on in the background is maybe we'll get some input this weekend. There is going to be benefits for tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 subs going forward. I had some ideas planned out. I have like a whole like document of stuff I keep for the stream. Some of it is like getting games casted. Some of it is some other stuff. We'll go through. We'll talk about everything. But it is Friday night. We're going to be hitting the Smite queues. We're going to be hitting the Gundam Evolution queues. But before all that, we're going to be casting some Albion Giants Smite draft event where basically a bunch of staff members were in a list and they did a snake style draft. And the teams are as follows. Let me go back and find my little snippet here. We have team that is, and this is from solo through jungle, mid, support, carry. And basically the first person on each team is listed as the captain. So we're hopping right into game number 1. I'll pause it. But we have, who is this team? Okay. We have Jordan Reed, Ferindum, Hunter, Big Malls, Biggest Land, and Killjoy. We have Elond, Panic, Majin Busha, Elise Sleet, Procrastinate. As a team, we have team that is Mars, Philitarian, Aprilus, Neptune, and Glacier. Why? Wait. Why am I in the middle of this game? No, stop it! Oh my god, hold on, chat. And then we have a game that, or the last team is Narwhal, 12 Gauge, Middle Troll, Feed Machine, and Ted Listens. This game is in progress. I don't know how far we can go back, or if we can go back at all. It is not letting us go back, chat. Unfortunate. So, we are hopping in mid-game here. That is okay. Let's take a look at items and all that good stuff and figure out what's going on. I did get DM'd about this game briefly, that it is 4 Hunters and a Fafnir for the red team. And then we have, we have AMC, Rama, Kernanos, Fafnir, and Kernenbog. And over on the other side, we have Horus, Kabrakin, Chalk, Aphrodite, and the Morgan. Right now, the state of the game is blue team is assaulting the red team's Phoenix line and looking to go for Titan, it looks like. There is a 10k deficit. It is 59,000 to 52,009, so about 6k difference. Because of someone's name on one of the teams. We have some pretty hunterish builds here. Limited amount of crit for how many hunters are on the game. And the scoreline is 25 to 14. We're just gonna hop right in, find out what happens. Hopefully we can get some good times in here. But let's hop our way up here and find out what's going on. Fafnir is dead, and at least I think he is. The timers are all jacked up right now. Yeah, less spectral. Lots of the pin build here. Rama going up in the air, Elon's firing down these shots, looking, connects on 2, connects on the 3rd, doesn't matter. This Aphrodite heal is kind of insane with Horus. And red team's Titan is under attack here. Look at everything that's up here. The good news is for red team is on this left-hand duo side tier 2 tower, they have Oni Fury waved and a wave there pushing that tower. They're going to be able to get a good bit of damage off there. I'm not sure if it's going to go down as a wave's there to defend it. We'll hop over there and take a look. And they are chunking away at it here, but unfortunately it's not going to be enough to take this tower below half health or really do much at all. We do see Kernenbog is up in the air looking for a target to go in on, decides to go on Hunter, Big Malls, and now Biggest Ian is in trouble too. The Morgan getting absolutely shredded here, and the Morgan might fall. The invis is good and saves the life of Biggest, and now the official Cheeto is the next one being looked at here by the red team. Elons go in. Illicit Sleep following it up. There goes the Kabrakin falling down to the ground as Killjoy comes in on this Horus. The Frenzy is popped. They are looking to do any type of damage here, but oh my goodness, Hunter goes in and just shreds half of the enemy team down below their half bars with just one ability. And now Majin Busha falls down the Fafnir as Killjoy goes in with Jordan here, and Jordan looking for blood. Panic blinks away, and this is going to probably be huge for the blue team as Killjoy sets up another kill for Jordan here. The Kernanos running away, and Panic would be the next one to fall.
Your Titan is under
And this should be it. There's only 2 up to defend against the 3 of the blue team here. They're going to have to get some really good play around, and I'm not sure that that's something that could happen. But there is a lot of damage for both the teams here. Alon's now very much in trouble. Gets ulted. The Chalk puts him down. This Titan doing everything it can to try to help out Procrastinate and Majin Buu here. And it's doing quite a good job getting these people under half health, but I'm not sure they can still assault it here. The Pyromancer takes down Biggest Ian. Oh, no. Unfortunate there for the Morgan. At least it was to Pyromancer, not a camp, though, so we take that as a dub. Everybody in this match does have damage. The only person with defense items is Majin Buu on this Fafnir. Everybody else is just glass cannons looking to blow people up. And now, red team has gathered together here. They are running down the mid lane, looking to set up something. If they can get a good Fafnir hammer here, they might be able to take someone out of the game. Instead, red team is looking towards this Pyromancer, but Panic was left behind, and Panic's in trouble. Illicit Sleet is the next on the menu here. And look at this. They all go in on the AMC. The beads is good, but it's not going to be enough to save his life. That is a 4-man rotation in, and the Horus goes up. Killjoy looking for blood here, should land on Majin Buu. In fact, he does. Majin Buu gets knocked up in the air, goes into dragon form to try to save his life just a smidge longer, looking to do something here. And now the CC comes through. He's gonna jump just into more damage as the Morgan turns into the Chernobog here and flies into the fight. Killjoy leading the way along with the other tanky members here. Great brambles there by Procrastinate. The Rama is up in the air looking to fire away some shots, but is going to come down into a situation that is not fun for any carry to be in. Lives longer than I would ever expect. And now it's a 5-man grouping here at the Titan. Really, they could probably take down these Phoenixes. The right-hand Phoenix is going to respawn, and it will be taken down almost immediately as it does. Firewave is still here, and now blue team has gathered up and decided that they are going to run it back down to the Fire Giant, looking to get that buff just to help them out a little bit. They do have everything pretty much in their advantage at the moment. And we do have to keep in mind, this Chalk is at 9, 1, and 13. Killjoy on this Horus is 10, 2, and 8. Just huge stat lines here for the tankier members of the team that does, no defense items, but they are more tank gods in general as Procrastinate gets put down again here. And that should be an opportunity for them to end the game. Killjoy is up in the air, looking to fly in on this Horus. Red team waiting for him to come down. He will pull the Titan, and everybody comes with him here. And this looks like it's going to be the end of the game. Panic decides to ult in. Can the red team defend their Titan? They get 1 kill. Can they finish this off? Majin Buu goes into the dragon form. They are shredding them down. Killjoy is the next one to fall. The defense is going to be good here. Jordan having to run away. Illicit Sleep picks up biggest on the back inside here. Hunter Big Malls is the next on being looked at here by the red team. Along with Jordan, they're going to need the Afro Kiss for the movement speed, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough. Great stun there by Majin Buu. They're still going to go in. There's the immunity. And now Hunter Big Malls is the last one alive on the blue team. And I think he may fall. I'm not sure they're going to be fast enough to catch him. But this is the opportunity for the red team to go pick up the Fire Giant and defend their Titan. They do have 2 huge fire waves pouring into the Titan room. Luckily, Procrastinate just came back up to try to save it. But look at this. Hunter Big Malls said, hey, I noticed they left you behind. Let's fight. Instead, just a little bit of a harassing there. It stands in the invis. Elions is not to be messed with here, knows about the little trick that's being played, goes up in the air, instead picks up the cups and walks away. And in mid lane, Majin Buu and Illicit are picking up this tier 2 tower. This could be a great thing here for the red team. And by the way, I will answer some of chat's burning questions here in a second. Such as, I think this might be a for fun kind of game. No way it's a turn. No. This is a staff event just for fun. So this staff event, they had staff members sign up, and they drafted 4 teams of 5 in Snake style, and they're just doing 5v5 conquest. Oh my goodness, Killjoy goes in and just blows up the Rama. Panic goes up and then immediately back down, realizing that is not going to be a fun time to dash or fly into. Majin goes up into the dragon form, but boom, he falls down. Official Cheeto picks up Alyssa on the backside here, and now blue team again just aggressing down the red team. Beads popped here to try to save the life of Panic, and it did its job to, you know, avoid some CC, but not for long, as now the 5-man grouping here of blue team goes into the red team's Titan room yet again, and they're going to ignore this Phoenix. They're just going to go straight for the half-health Titan, and if Procrastinate hits a good Brambles here, this could be scary, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. Procrastinate does get out here, but this should be game for the blue team. Titan slowly but surely following as they don't have any hunters on their team. But yeah, this is all for funsies. Sorry, I covered up the builds. I muted myself when I hit trying to hit the button to turn off camera. Yeah. So here's the build for y'all, or the builds and all that good stuff. You know, Chalk be doing some damage, dude. Chalk did 44,000 damage, nearly double of anybody else on his team. That's insane. Actual insanity. Let's see what other game we can find. I don't know. Are they hopping into another one? That's the question. All right, Killjoy's in the match lobby, and so is Majin. Yeah, I'm not sure like the structure of their format. Like, I don't know. Like, are they doing like round robin each team, or what's happening on that front? But you know, I want to watch and have fun nonetheless. Oh, it is picks and bans here. And this looks like, okay, these are different teams to start. We have Narwhal 12 gauge, PP Hurts, Ted Listens, and False Kim Jagger. Looks like the bans are Arachne, Cupid, and Daji for the red team, and for the blue team, Kabrakan, Lancelot, Kernebog. Let me see if I can find names of the teams here, because I think they did actually pick team names. Let me get those for y'all if I can. What is the names? Okay, hold on. I have documentation now. Without names. That is not helpful to me at all. Where is their names? Oh my god. What is... Okay, Majin Bush's team's name is Dad Bods. So we have that. Spectator... Red team, Dad Bods. All right, where the Narwhal's on this team? Where is Narwhal? Okay, there's Narwhal. What is Narwhal's team names? Bedtime Boomers. All right, sick. We have team names now. Everything is right in the world, chat. Oh, no, that's... Dang, I moved that again. I didn't mean to. All right. Boop. Whoop. All right, there you go, chat. You can see the picks and bans now. First pick is the King Arthur. You need to do the other one? We're having fun? Oh, no. Are they not... Is this one sweaty tryhard? Is that what you're trying to tell me, Killjoy? All right. All right. Okay, yeah. Hold on. Yep. This one might be troll, but ours is. Okay, hold on. I can't get out, dude. Oh, no, I can't. There we go. Cancel spectate. All right, I'll go to yours. What are the team names? No, I just watched that, Killjoy. Was that the one y'all just played against Majin's team? I caught like the last 10 minutes of it. All right, what are you? British invaders in... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, stuff does have different letters. I'm just going to call it Sleet. Team Sleet. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, we have British Invasion is Killjoy's team. British Invasion. Yeah, the Horus was nasty. I watched you blink in and kill somebody. I was like, hold on a second. What are the builds? Because I loaded in late. And I was like, oh my god, they're all damaged. All right, the bans are Tsukiyumi, Tiamat Toth, and on the other side, Afro Uller Geb. You went in at one point. No. Who was on chalk? Hunter went in at one point and axed somebody, and he hit 3 people for half their health. He hit 3 people for half of their health. It was insane. All right, we have Hades Zeus locked in against Yuhong, Nox, and what is Phil going to lock in here? Phil has to lock something good. What is Phil going to lock in? What will it be in the game of all mages? Someone has to be the Morgan. He locks the Poseidon. The Poseidon. Okay. I was like, I got a notification on Twitch. My bad. Okay, chat. All right, it's 10 hunters, chat. Who are the last 5? Who are the last 5 hunters getting locked in here? I think one of them has to be Agni, right? I feel like Agni has to be picked here. Who else do we got? It has to be something good. Zhang Kui. Dude, we watched a Zhang Kui the other night, and it popped off. And that's a fact. Okay, the Thor Thanatos gets banned along with the Morgan. Dude, I wish one team would have locked Morgan and the Morgan. That's always my favorite type of comp. The Morgan. Morgan and Morgan for the people. All right, anyways, ESET banned away. Oh, dude. What else is left mage-wise? What else is good? Agni has to be good here. There's just no way he isn't. You get like a Oleron? Oh my god, dude. Yo, Zhang Kui, Zeus, Hades, Oleron. That actually might be good. That might slap a little bit. Okay, there's a Freya. If Freya gets locked in, Team Sleet has to lock in a Oleron. They just have to. Alpwash. Yo, that's actually not a bad pick here, especially with the Zhang Kui Hades. And a Vulcan. Vulcan recently buffed with the backfire, so he can't be crippled. Kind of crazy. I don't think it's like super crazy good, but it is kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. We like that. We like it. Are they gonna lock the Alpwash? You gotta. You just gotta do it. All right. Is someone gonna lock Oleron or Agni here? I think those are the 2 picks. One of them has to be picked. There's no way that Agni doesn't get picked in a mage game. I guess Scylla. Scylla can be picked here too. And Scylla just got buffed. Scylla's buff, by the way, is insane. I think Scylla's going to be like a top pick, top ban come next week for the SPL. That god is actually nuts now. She may actually be broken. In fact, if I play casuals tonight, I'm playing Scylla ADC. And I'm not even joking. I'll play Scylla support. Oh! Yo, chat, imagine the dank Merlin build, but with Scylla. I gotta think about this for a little bit. Anyways, let's put some music on while the in-game music is being funky. There it is, the Oleron. Let's go! Oleron! Oleron! That has to be insane, dude. It has to be good. Literally, none of them have CC immune ults except for Yu Huang. It's perfect. Oh my, dude. Oleron just gets to run it down. Killjoy is going to murder everybody. Oh, and he gets free crit, dude. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Oh my god, spectator delay is on, chat. All right, chat. Well, while spectator delay is on, you guys know what we can do. We can open up stream raiders and place our units. That is something we can do. So, while we wait here and we think about a lot of things, like why isn't my stream raiders opening? There it goes. We can talk about some stuff, chat. Like, wait. Like, why did my OBS just freak out? All right, there we go. All right, let's go. It's Stream Raiders time, and we gotta fight the big dudes. Where are they at? All right, we are gonna place. Wonder what my highest level unit is. Yo, I'm gonna put down the musketeer, dude. Sometimes you just have to believe, chat. Oh, well, I'm not doing that right now. Alright, while we're waiting, let's go look at our army real quick. Oh, sick. Let's upgrade that guy. Quests! Place 2 tanks. Okay. And win 3 battles. Yo, sign me up for that, dude. What's in the store right now? What do we got? Shinobi? Yo. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I feel like that's actually pretty good. Alright, sick. We got Bomber now. Wait, did we unlock? We got Rogue. Oh, yes, and we have Shinobi now. Let's go, dude. I'm excited. Alright. So, tonight, we're going to cast these games. We're going to get some games in. By the way, there is a new Albion Giants non-conquest league. And I kind of want to play as a team in it. I think it could be fun. Also, So You Think You Can Cast results released this weekend. And the real question is will Killjoy and I make it to the top 2 of the chair 2s? More at 9. All right. We are now in the game here of Team Sleet versus British Invasion. And, well, we have the game of mages. 5 mages for Team Sleet versus 5 mages of British Invasion. And we'll have to ask ourselves, which mages will come out on top here? Honestly, I'm a big fan of everything over on British Invasion, but not to take anything away from Team Sleet. They have a pretty sick comp as well, so it's really just going to come down to who can execute their comp the best. But we do have 2 heavy auto attack mages, and that's going to help with Objective Shred and Tower Shred. Not to take anything away from Team Sleet with this Poseidon, who also does a good bit of auto attack damage. Really just comes down to the build. We'll just have to see how it goes. And we're going to see a bunch of fun builds here. The Alpwash already picking up the Tainted Steel is going to be feeling pretty good. And we're going to see some tank items this game, it looks like. We already see the mask for the Hades here. So I guess that will be going more of the support role, if I had to guess. We'll kind of organize it here in a minute. We have the Zeus Jungle has to be feeling good. I'm imagining Zongui is probably going into solo. And then we'll see kind of where Freya and Oleron land. Looks like Freya's going to be mid. Oleron is going to be carry. Oh my god, I got the team right. Let's go. And on this side, it's going to be Vulcan solo. Looks like Yu Huang is going to be in the mid. Poseidon jungle. Alpwash support. Nox 80. What? No shot. That's not right. Enjoy the anime, VO. There's no way this... Okay. What is happening? Oh, it's Al Yu Huang ADC, dude. Let's go. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yu Huang ADC, the way he's meant to be played. Let's go. Let's go. All right, anyways. It's what we love to see, chat. Yu Huang ADC is the way, and do not forget that. You know, pretty standard starts here. We do see that British Invasion go for the red camp to speed camp start, whereas Team Sleet has decided to go for the old school, I guess we want to call it now. I don't really know if it is. The green buff, or sorry, not the green buff, the speed buff to the red buff. We'll want to see how that plays out as the Zeus jungle is clearing back camps by himself while the Freya went mid here. And this could be problematic, but I think Hunter is going to be able to clear here pretty easily without too much pressure. Over in the duo lane, though, we see Biggest and Killjoy putting a ton of pressure on Batman and Glacier here, but Glacier is on this Alpwash, and Batman is on this Yu Huang. They do have very good AoE damage, and that needs to be concerning here, as Killjoy is poked under a quarter health here. Biggest goes in on this Hades trying to do something, but Killjoy is now drastically in trouble as he gets poked out by the Yu Huang of Batman. Killjoy's going to have to back off here. Can't play too aggressive. Aprilis on this Nox is stepping up, looking to do something and maybe catch Cheeto here with some nice abilities. Over in the solo side, we see Mars and Jordan here. Just really poking each other out. Nothing too crazy for the Zhong, Kui, and Vulcan. Just typical solo things. But over in the duo lane, Biggest has gone in again on this Hades. Killjoy got some of the health back, but is now low on the mana. And they'll have to just step back. This Mannequins is going to feel pretty good as far as getting damage and clear down on the wave, but mana sustain is going to be pretty much just not there for quite some time. And they'll start farming away here. Back over in the mid, we see Aprilis and Hunter going at it again with the Nox Freya. And really, it comes down to who's able to really just get their damage off and not miss anything here. The Nox combo is going to feel pretty good later in the game, though, and any time the gank comes through, I feel like that just has to be good. Glacier did already back here on these Alpwash. Is getting a good bit of damage off early on in this game. Batman stepping up too. Hunter, again, dashing in, kind of looking for the fear into the heal here. And just not getting too much, but purple buffs are up. I expect the teams to head that way and go check it out and see what's going on. As far as builds go, we see a lot of Sands of Time over for Team Sleet, and not a single one for British Invasion as of yet. But look where Biggest is here, haunting this purple buff. Goes for the purple buff invade. Not only does he go for it, gets it. Batman gets poked under half health here, has to 3 away. And now the double purple buff lane for British Invasion is going to be feeling pretty good now that Yu Huang has to back and lose some farm here. Glacier standing up, really trying to fight here with Biggest, and it went okay at first, but now getting poked over half health, has to avoid the damage that Oleron can put out through minions if Killjoy so chooses to use an ability. Over on the right side, still healthy as can be as the solos are just continue to poke each other out. We do see the Warlock Staff Tier 2 start here for Jordan and the Tier 1 Sands of Time start for Mars. Jordan looking to get the stacking online as soon as possible. I'm curious to see, does a start item come after that, or is Jordan just going to avoid a start item until level 17, level 20, somewhere in there? We'll have to find out later on to this game. We'll probably find out in the next like 10 minutes or so, as that Warlock Staff is finished and will start stacking. So gonna be feeling pretty good here. But so far everything's pretty even keel. Besides jungle, there's a slight lead advantage for Team Sleet here, and a slight lead in the solo lane for Team Sleet as well, but nothing too crazy. Nothing to write home about and say, oh, we got a lead, we're gonna be able to run it down now. The one I'd be most concerned about is this jungle difference for Cheeto here on this Zeus, because you want to be even. I mean, even from behind, you're going to do a ton of damage, but if you can be even or get ahead, it's going to feel really good against this Poseidon. They really have the same job, right? Like, if you look at it, you want to crack it and blow somebody up. Zeus wants to be able to ult, get charges on everybody, and then detonate. And the detonate goes off onto multiple targets with full stacks. It's going to do a ton of damage. And now we're back. We're back to just kind of chilling and finding out what will be looked at next. I would like to point out they have beads on every single god except for one over here for Team Sleet, and that one is the Alpoish by Glacier having the Frenzy. And then over for British Invasion, we do have the Blink for Cheeto and Biggest Ear, which is an interesting pickup. You know, Zeus, not a safe god to just be able to go pick up Blink on. And now Phil is on the move on this Poseidon, looking for Cheeto, knows that the call was over, that in right lane there is a Zeus, and now just haunting the jungle here, looking around, looking for something. And now Phil going in on Jordan here, looking to go for the Kraken, lands the Whirlpool and the Kraken. Now Jordan in trouble on the Zhonghui, decides to turn around to look for something, gets a little bit of the health back, but then immediately eats a meatball and loses half of that health that was regained. But a failed gank attempt here by Phil, and got a lot out of it. Got some really good cooldowns there. So Jordan now just kind of chilling. 82 seconds on that teleport, so I don't suspect we're going to see a back teleport too soon. I think Jordan really wants to wait it out if possible, but with the damage being done here by Mars, that back's going to have to come sooner rather than later. Team Sleet here now prioritizing the Scorpion. Instantly gets that down as soon as all three of them go for it, drops it, and that's going to help out here. We're going to be able to get enhanced camps here on this next rotation of spawns. And that is one thing, even at a lower comp level, that makes a world of difference. If you can have some time here to go and grab the Scorpions and get enhanced camps for your team, it is going to go a long ways. So if it doesn't matter what level of comp you're playing, or even if you're playing casuals, if you can get Scorpions for your team, you are doing your team a huge service, because just a little bit of extra buffs you get, especially if the enemy team isn't picking them up, or you can deny them from your teams, it goes a long way. Biggest Ian here now, dodging and weaving now. Alpoish, great empty the creeps here, forces Biggest out, but now getting chased out by the Nox. The Nox combo is good. The Kraken makes it all the worth in the world as Biggest falls down this Hades, and that is first blood. And it goes to Phil on this jungle Poseidon. And if I am Cheeto, I am, not too happy about that. I really want Phil to get the assist there and not the kill if I'm Cheeto. And look at this, Phil looking to get active in more lane than one. The dueling dragons off the mark here for Batman. And Killjoy now in trouble, has to go ahead and just say, hey, ult away. Let me put up the end zone for you there, and just walk away because you can't keep up. It works this time, and hopefully buys Killjoy some time here as Biggest does rotate in, looking to dash in and do something. Unfortunately, not going to get close enough to catch Batman here. So he's going to kind of fall off and go back to what they're doing. Hey, Ash Raven. Thank you for the lurk. Hopefully you're doing well this evening. Now, Mars has been pushed under the tower here, but that doesn't really mean much for Jordan, because coming through the jungle is going to be Phil and Glacier, and Cheeto's going to catch this out here. Cheeto has to be careful, though, on the Zeus. Doesn't have a way to escape. There is no beads for Cheeto. Oh, no. Look at this. Here comes the rotation in by Phil. Mars waited and baited, and look at this. Jordan now in trouble, but the Kraken's off the mark. The Whirlpool's off the mark. Cheeto comes in, puts down Phil while Jordan takes care of Mars, and that is a huge rotation on a British invasion. Some would say they invaded and they succeeded, as they now get a blue buff for themselves.
Your team has fully powered the obelisk. The enemy has fully.
Look at this on the duo side of the map. Glacier looking to shut down Killjoy on the move, getting this purple buff. Unfortunately, Killjoy still gets the purple. The crypts have been emptied, and then they're looking to put Killjoy in those crypts. And, We'll see how that goes. And now we are in the pause that Killjoy let us know was coming. But so far, it is a 2-1 lead with almost in it. Sorry, guys. It's a huge lead for Team Sleet. You know, a whole 59 gold difference here at 9 minutes and 17 seconds into the game, which is pretty impressive. You don't really see gold differences that close at 9 minutes into the game. Now, we look at these mages, chat, and, you know, we see 3 Sansa times, 2 Chronos Penance, a Doom Orb, and 2 Warlock Staffs for Team Sleet. You know, pretty standard-ish looking builds here. You know, looks like a lot of mid lane builds. We're over on the side of British Invasion. We've diversified. We have Warlocks probably going into Bancrofts or Typhoons for Zhongqi. I'm assuming it's going to be Bancrofts early. Zeus has picked up Bumbas with the Spear of Deso. Freya has picked up Conduit Gem with, oh my goodness, Bancroft's Talon. Biggest has picked up the Protector's Mask with Bancroft's Talon. And then Killjoy has picked up Mannequins with Hecate here. So every person on British Invasion either has a different starter item or no starter item compared to the repetitious starter items of Team Sleet. So depending on how you look at that, depends on, you know, who you may think will win. But we'll find out as this pause hopefully brings us back sooner rather than later. But we'll have to see how that goes. I cannot speed it up, so we will sit here and chill, chat. How's everybody doing tonight? How is everybody's Friday? By the way, if you want to go back and watch a solo cast from Wednesday night, I casted Do We Belong and I don't remember the other team's name off the top of my head. Un momento, chat. I got y'all. What was the name of that other team? Do We Belong is the one that reached out to me in Tupperware Gang. That's what it was. Casted them. I casted Game 1, Game 2, and Game 3. I will warn you if you go back and watch that cast. Game 1, Game 2, I thought were really good. Game 3 was not. And not a bad game to watch. It was just bad casting by me. My brain, I'd worked like a 12-hour day, and I had my brain just end up being absolutely fried. I said Runeforge Hammer at one point. Runeforge wasn't even in the game. I said quarterback at one point. Obviously, you're playing Smite. There is no quarterbacks. It was a rough time, but that game, if you want to go back and watch a 6 set of games, Game 1 and Game 2 were really good. Game 3 felt stompish, but the team that was stomping may or may not have won. You'll have to go and tune in and find out if you want to know. That will also be up on YouTube probably this weekend once I have time to download and export it and upload it. And I might upload this too, just for funsies. But yeah, chat, we're just kind of vibing out. We're going to cast a little bit longer tonight, and then we're going to jump into some games with Bats, because I think he's actually logged on to Smite now, so we'll play some games with Bats. I think Azamor is going to join us. After that, we'll probably hop on to some Gundam Evolution, because you can buy the Battle Pass now and purchase things. I don't know if that's good or bad. You know? And then, I don't know, there might be more tonight. Might do some more fun stuff. I'm excited. I got some plans, chat. I want to start A to Z tomorrow. So I need 5 people tomorrow at some point to start A to Z with. Along with that, what do y'all think about... So we have the Up Your Experience logo as my Twitch channel, and I'm thinking about changing it. And I want y'all's opinion. I want to put a survey out. And I want to know, do you think it should be something with the Up Your Experience logo, like it currently is? Leave it alone. Or do you think it should be like one of the emotes? Like, I really like the set emote for an icon. Or do you think it should be something different? Do you think it should be something like I get Dons and Burrows hat with like a set spear and a Cupid heart and the Charybdis like whirlpool or something together? Like, get like several items together. And pay someone like the amazing Doppio to make me a new icon. What do you all think? I'd love your guys' opinions on that. If you have suggestions, all that good stuff. I am working on stuff for tier 2 and tier 3 subs. Tier 2 and tier 3 subs will be getting their own role in the Discord with their own chats. I think at some point, their own role distinguishment on Discord. I am debating about opening a Ko-Fi shop for the podcast and using that for shout outs, topics, and suggestions. And I kind of want to do something special for Smite Worlds, but I got to see if I can make it happen. So we'll get to that when we can. We'll see. We will see. All right, where's our campaign at here? How are we doing? How's the battlefield looking? Oh, we got some fighters, dude. Let's go. All right, let's see if we can hit. Can we? Oh, we can speed up. Oh, I sped up and it stopped. A picture of Hachiman, your true main. Get out of here, dude. I am not getting my icon as Hachiman. That is not happening. I'm going to do a whole podcast episode on Hachiman. That's what I'm going to do. All right, we are back in the game chat. Killjoy somehow escapes the crypts and being, sent down to the underworld by Glacier here on this Tank Alpwash build that's coming through. But over on the right side, we do see the British invasion doing exactly what their name entails. They are invading. And Phil steps up looking for some camps and finds a whole lot of nothing. Cheeto has now gotten a slight lead on Phil here, so gonna be feeling good for the Zeus. The Zeus juice is getting online, and that's always a good time, but you know what? Y'all don't need to see me while I'm casting, so whoop. All right, chat. We're 10 minutes in. The gold difference is 50-ish gold. Who wins it, chat? Who is gonna win this game? Ian gets poked out there by Phil pretty hard. Loses half of his health over some mid-harpies, and that is not something you want to lose that much health over. And now we're going to start seeing some more itemization come through. We do see Cheeto finish off a full Divine Ruin. And over on the left-hand side, Yu Huang has gone in. Hunter, biggest Ian off the mark with the ultimate. Unfortunately, Batman just gets to walk away. And he doesn't need a sidekick, so Glacier goes heads and backs. They're going to secure their own red buff here, but the tower for the duo lane British invasion team is not looking so hot over there. And then, other than that, nothing too crazy build-wise. We got a lot of tier 2 items coming. Looks like we're going to get some stacking builds out of the side of Team Sleet, and not so much of that over for British invasion, but we do see an upgraded Blink for biggest here. And that is pretty impressive to get that this early. Phil on his back camps and not totally aware that biggest, Hunter, Cheeto, and Jordan are all going to be on the way. And Phil just gets killed in his own jungle. The plan has been executed, and not just that. The warded speed buff is going to go in favor of British invasion here. And now Team Sleet is all grouping up for the Gold Fury, but Batman's eaten over half of his health to it and has to back off. Hunter rotates over, gets a great banish here. And now Cheeto, biggest Ian, Killjoy, Hunter grouping up in a 4-man grouping here. Glacier and Aprilis are maybe not be fully aware. Glacier gets caught, and the Hades ultimate is gonna go down to the underworld. Say hi to Kerberos for me on your way down. Oh my goodness, that is a sub for 13 straight months from Nephril. Nephril, Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well this evening. And welcome to the Funsies. And now we see the Pyromancer going in favor of British Invasion at the moment, but Mars makes a rotation over on this Vulcan, looking to see if maybe an ultimate can come through. Doesn't get to fire it off. Instead, Pyromancer will fall. Oh no, that just feels bad. And here we go. Now, Mars getting chased down by Cheeto here, and I'm not sure he gets away. The detonate takes his life. Mars now falls.
Welcome to the Funsies.
Oh, and a gifted sub. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. All right. Actually, I received a challenge, chat, from my students. They asked me if I could do the Morgan Freeman's voice because they found out I could do the Water Boy. And I'm going to try to learn it. I'm going to try to learn it. I'll say it one more time.
Welcome to the Funsies.
Look at this. Oh, Killjoy running down Batman here, even though they are a level down. Killjoy doing the work here. But look at this. Glacier has made the rotation to steal the purple buff, trying to confirm it, but Killjoy is going to walk over. The crypts have been empty. Oh no, off the mark. Killjoy isn't able to hit it, but he does secure his own purple. But at what cost? The Aegis is good. Can he save his own life? The end zone is placed, and now Biggest Ian comes through with the ultimate. Glacier in trouble. Glacier will fall. Great route there by Batman as a surrender vote has started for Team Sleet. And here comes Cheeto. Boom, boom, detonate. Over half the life of Batman is gone as Phil on the backside does get Hunter, but doesn't get to confirm the damage after the ultimate there. The Valkyrie's aggression does save the life there of Hunter. Philtarian did get a good bit of damage off. And now Gold Fury being pulled here by British Invasion, and it looks like it's going to be free. Also, Nephriel, thank you for another gifted sub, this time to Amberbug. Really do appreciate it. By the way, chat, if you haven't listened to this week's episode of the podcast, it is another solo episode, but I cover the news, and I think it's pretty good. I think it was a pretty good episode. Also,
Welcome to the Funsies.
that's just fun to say. That's just fun to say. That's all I have to say about it. All right, British Invasion here have went from that 50 gold deficit they were at 9 minutes and 17 seconds to a somewhat significant lead here. A little bit, about 1,200 gold in their favor. Feels pretty good after there was only a 50 gold difference, a little bit ago. And now Mars is being looked at here by the British Invasion. Luckily, he's able to catch that on just in time, and the solo side T1 tower of the British Invasion does fall the minions. As Batman picks up a kill over in the duo lane after the crypts have been emptied by Glacier here. Great rotation over to finally pick up a kill there. They have been working for that kill and that purple buff for about the last 6 minutes, and they're able to pick it up now. As now Hunter is getting poked out here very low. Aprilis looks to step up and get the kill and ends up paying the price by eating a ton of damage. Phil ends up falling, and so does Mars. Oh my goodness, the turnaround there by British Invasion was actually pretty insane. Aprilis is going to be able to escape with their life at this point. The tower is now going to fall here for for Team Sleet in favor of British Invasion. I don't suspect that they're able to defend that in any capacity. And, this is where it's going to start feeling good. You have the Bancroft's Claw on Jordan's Zhong Kui now. This is an insane item for that character. And then a Typhoon's Fang being the next thing worked on as Aprilis looks to land the combo and get damage onto Biggest here, who is just eating away tier 1 tower shots. Not able to do anything too crazy with that. But we do see a Staff of Mirrodin being built for the Zeus now. And let me tell you, if you're a Zeus player, Staff of Mirrodin's feeling pretty good. We see Hecate and Demonic Grip over here. Telekines for Hunter Big Malls. That shows how much of mages I play. And then we see the Amulet for Biggest here. And I'm assuming we might see an Amulet of Stronghold be built. It's an item that's been on a resurgence after this patch. I've seen it a lot this week while casting, so we'll see if that's the itemization that Biggest goes with here. We also see for Killjoy, the Telekines is online, working on another ring. I'm assuming it's going to be most likely Demonic Grip, but I could see it being hastened. We'll have to see what happens. Over on the side of Team Sleet, we do see the stacking going there for Mars, along with the Divine Ruin. And then we have the Karen's Coin into a Blade for the Poseidon. We see the Soul Reaver, another Amulet or Heart Ward for Glacier here. So both supports electing to go for that Heart Ward Amulet. And then we do see the Staff of Mirrodin for the Huang. Going to be feeling pretty good. Oh my goodness, the Pyromancer is able to be confirmed there by Team Sleet. But man, not by much, as Biggest Ian, Hunter, Big Malls, and Cheeto were all around to make a play on it. They do end up getting it. Skull Lead ends up getting evened out. About 800 gold difference here. And a lot of towers off the map at this point for there being as many mages in the game as there are. Glacier might be in trouble here, though. Meta Overstate is welcome in the enemy jungle, and he will fall as he gets killed by Cheeto and Killjoy there. And then red buff should be picked up here. Make sure to hydrate, Trap. That's a good thing to do. Make sure to hydrate. And now British Invasion are just kind of walking around. They really, I think they need to start warding around fire. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to pull it in the nearest future. I think it's going to be another about 5 minutes until they pull it. But there is an Oni Fury coming up. And if they can confirm Oni Fury, that's going to allow them a lot more pressure on the map. As we do see Killjoy and Batman fighting, and Batman is the one leading the damage here. Killjoy is slightly in trouble as the dueling dragons come out. They are off the mark, and now Killjoy might have an advantage in this fight as he shreds away Batman. Batman eating a ton of damage here. A great heal by Killjoy, who is 2 levels down in this fight, but now the end zone's popped. The end zone, will it take him to a touchdown? And it might, but the Yu Huang is up. It's going to have to be a great shot. The shot is off the mark. Biggest Ian blinks over the wall, but the Whirlpool Kraken saves the life of Batman, who literally had no health left as the Valkyrie's aggression comes through by Hunter Big Malls and confirms the kill. But that was a lot of effort for that one kill. The crypts have been emptied. The Aegis is out. Cheeto makes his way over. Just pops the lightning down. Glacier in trouble here. Detonate is good for a kill. This is a fantastic fight as Mars has made the rotation over. Phil, Apris, Mars all here. They will confirm Indra's Scepter, but it looks like nothing else is going to be looked at here. Surprised with the Oni Fury being up that they do not go for it. But the Trebuchet is here for British Invasion. And what a great turnaround there. I mean, Team Sleet had a good thing going, and then British Invasion just came and turned it around. It's a really good fight there. Stream rate time. Yes, it is. And now the Oni Fury is being pulled by British Invasion. I'm not sure they're going to be challenged here. I think it's just going to go for free, and yeah, it will. My night is going phenomenal, even though that was directed towards VO. I am deep into Necopar myself. I feel you. My anime prison will not release me. Oh, no. Oh, Nefra, I need to send you the anime TikTok I found where like they describe their moves. It's hilarious. And another pause comes through. Let's see if we can speed this up though. Maybe? No. Okay, we're gonna pause again, chat. But that's perfect, because that means we can do Stream Raiders. We're gonna pop this bad boy, and boom, we're gonna go. And now we fight. Oh, I thought we were fighting these things. Are we not? Okay. We're just fighting those orcs. We'll get wrecked, orcs. Open the captain chest. Boom. Vio gets a reward. All right. Ooh, question. What's this? Level unknown. Yo, sign me up for this, dude. It's a mystery challenge. Yo, where's my legendary boy at? Yo, my legendary war beast. He just looks like he's ready to go, dude. Oh, it's been on pause, chat. Oh my god. Sorry. British Invasion now pulling the fire giant. And it's gonna just go down for free. Boom. Fire Giant for free. Oni Fury for free. British Invasion took that fight that they were able to turn around and now are just kind of running it down here with a 3,600 gold lead. And they're looking to take down this right-hand tier 2 tower. I'm not sure that Team Sleet is going to put up a defense. They do have 2 people on the left tier 2 tower. I thought they might go for it and at least try to push it down, but instead, they decide to let the minions do it. They're not going to go for it. Hunter Big Malls is in trouble here. Goes up into the air. April says has the ult off the mark, but lands the combo. Hunter will fall here, but so will the tier 2 tower of Team Sleet. And they end up backing off. They know it's a 4v5. I'm not sure they're willing to take that odd in their favor. Instead, they're going to back off here with the Fire Giant at 22 minutes into the game. Probably a wise move. I assume they're going to, go get some camps and then take the left-hand wave off the map. Now we do see Team Sleet here is making the effort to get their camps so that way British Invasion can't do what they've been best at, which is invading. And look at this. Batman and Glacier again are at this purple buff. In fact, they pop a frenzy for it and confirm it for themselves. Killjoy is in trouble here, and Killjoy will fall. Exactly what Batman and Glacier are. Killjoys. They will get the Interceptor this time around. They have been absolute menace in this lane, trying to keep Killjoy behind if possible. And now we have the grouping over here by British Invasion. They are grouped up here as a 4 with this Pyromancer coming up. Phil stepped up. Phil now in trouble. The Blink is good by Biggest. The Beads is better by Phil. The Kraken to zone out the damage. You can never be too careful with the zoning Kraken. And that's what came through there to save Phil's life. And now the Pyromancer will go in favor of British Invasion here. Mars looking to try to get those camps for himself. Sorry, for themselves. And now the grouping again here by British Invasion. They're just without Killjoy. I think if they can group around Killjoy, they can do a lot here. They're going to be able to do a lot of damage. They're going to be able to set up the end zone, put down the touchdown, play sports ball, and win the game. Now, again, back to kind of like this little bit of a farming simulator for a little bit. Some are just still trying to hit level 20 here. Bunch of level 18s and 19s along with these level 20s, but the sooner you can build your build and upgrade that starter item, the better it's going to feel. And the only person without a starter item is still Jordan here. We do see some upgraded ones. We do see the Lonos Mask has arrived, the Bumba's Dagger is here, along with the Pendulum of Ages. So we do see some upgrades here. Oh my goodness, Batman just eats a shield along with a Detonate, and that's a lot of damage. As the tier 2 tower is being looked at here, and it will fall. This Fire Giant still ticking away. It will fall off soon. But a great play there by British Invasion to get yet another tier 2 tower. And they're really just setting up a lot of good for themselves. If they're able to get another tier 2 off the map, which I don't think they're going to before this Fire Giant falls. No, they're backing off. They're going to go grab this Gold Fury, get that old school Draugr buff from last season, and call it a day. Now the fight breaks out here. It looks like they were going to go for the Gold Fury. They all just dropped the Gold Fury. And they initiate in with a few ults from both sides. Good damage here. I mean, the British Invasion are the ones that win that little skirmish by getting more out of it and are able to zone for the Gold Fury. They have to be careful here. Team Sleet is grouped up. They decide they're not going to walk up any further. And that's probably a good idea. British Invasion would have, I think, put them down if they did. But instead, British Invasion are going to back off. Some are going to finish off some itemization. The Fire Giant is coming up. And now Team Sleet is making their way there but they have to be very careful here. I almost think you have to let them pull it and then try to engage off of a Fire Giant knockup or something like that. If someone happens to stand in it, that's who you blow up. But we will see how it goes, and it's not the case. Phil steps up, and so does Batman. Biggest is here, dashes away, but I think there's a lot to look at here. If you are British Invasion, I'm not sure that Team Sleet can engage ahead of you. I'm not sure that they can pull the Fire Giant while you're here. I almost think, do you let them pull the Fire Giant and then go in? Because as soon as you throw down the end zone by Oleron, it's going to be feeling pretty good. And there goes Mars. Killjoys picks that one up, and now the rest of Team Sleet is kind of standing around. I'm not sure they shouldn't be in a retreat mode. As Big as Ian gets the fear, gets the ultimate. 3 people in his ultimate. They're going to do damage to him, but the Zeus juice comes through and puts them down. That is 2. That's 3. 4 in total from the one earlier, and now Aprilis is the only one left, and I do not think you can defend a Phoenix as Nox against 4 people with Fire Giant, but we're about to find out. The combo is good. Can Cheeto land any damage onto Aprilis here? We're about to find out. The Phoenix is now under siege, and it will fall here for British Invasion. Oh my, Jordan barely lives, and now British Invasion are walking into the Titan room. Mars will be up in 7 seconds. April is getting poked out. That is the beads. That is the Aegis. Jordan falls to the Titan. Killjoy has to pop the Aegis to live. There's the Vulcan ult to take Cheeto out. Now Killjoy's off the map too. Can Hunter finish the game? The Titan has no health, but instead the Titan falls, and Hunter literally lives with what has to be 10 health. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Clip it, send it. The British invaded and they won. Insane, chat. That was sick. That was a sick play. Let's take a look. We went 3-0 in the game. Yo, that's sick, dude. Dude, Cheeto, look at Cheeto's damage compared to everybody else. Almost 3 times the damage, dude. That's insane. Like 2.75 as much damage. That's wild, dude. Those were fun games. I'm glad I got to cast one of them. I really got to cast like 1 1/4, and like that's fine with me. That was awesome. I wanted to get a cast in. I had such a good time casting the other night, so. All right, we're going to back out of this chat. We're going to boot up the game, and we're going to run some queues. We are going to run some queues. We're going to restart the game, though, because Spectator be doing weird things. And we don't like that. All right.